I am Lord Zyborg, and welcome to episode 1, Odd Humans. In this episode, we'll go with 3 stories of 3 particular humans who have engaged in some questionable behavior. Behavior that even makes Lord Zyborg shake his head in astonishment. And believe me, that's no easy task. So without further ado, let's head into our first story. A male human by the name of Graham Barker entered the Guinness Book of World Records for collecting the most amount of belly lint. Mr. Barker collected 22 grams of nipple fluff over the course of 26 years. He said he did it out of sheer curiosity. I say he did it out of disregard for common decency. His disgusting hobby started as he picked his navel lint while waiting for his shower to warm up. He kept his nasty collection in 3 large jars, in which he later sold to a museum for the undisclosed amount of money. Remarkably, his sickening collection of lint never went moldy or smelled. The feedback he got from other humans was surprisingly positive. According to the article, the 45-year-old man is well on his way to filling up his 4th large jar of repulsive excrement. The things you humans do when bored makes me sick and laugh. For our second story, meet Harvey Westermoreland, a humble man from Kentucky who got a little more than he bargained for after getting into a fight over a cheap lawnmower. Harvey and his brother exchanged blows with 2 other drunk gentlemen after being unable to come to terms on a quick deal. The gentlemen felt they were being cheated out of hundreds of dollars, and the next thing you know, guns, knives, and fists were flying. All this mayhem over a $250 lawnmower. How pathetic. During the melee, Harvey got his beer chopped right off his gluttonous chin and was then forced to eat it. That's right, folks, forced to eat it. How petty. But don't worry, the brothers had justice served after calling the cops. You see that 2 other drunk gentlemen are now expected to be fined and sentenced to supervised diversion. At the end of the day, Harvey got to taste the hairs off his chinny chin chin because he didn't know how to haggle. Poor human. At least he got to add a new supplement to his diet. For our third and final story, meet another odd human by the name of Chris Voigt, a man who lost over 14 pounds eating nothing but potatoes for 2 straight months. Despite health warnings from other officials, Mr. Voigt was not only able to lose weight, but he was actually able to lower his cholesterol by a few points. As executive director of the Washington State Potato Commission, I'm not making that up, Mr. Voigt wanted to highlight all the benefits of potatoes by performing this wacky stunt, all in the name of self-importance. From the article, Mr. Voigt said he would not consider this campaign a success unless the U.S. government changed its stance on potatoes and changed its plans to limit the number of meals in which the vegetables appears in school menus. Oh, how noble of you, Mr. Voigt. What's next? A full-day protest over the lack of fruit in a fruit cup? You truly are a rebel without a cause. Or should I say, a rebel with a worthless cause. Well, that wraps it up for this episode. But before I leave, here's a space fact you need to know about. Did you know there are over 350 billion stars in your pathetic Milky Way galaxy? There used to be 700 billion, but I accidentally destroyed them after sneezing in your Earth's general direction. Oops. Well, minions, it looks like our time is up. I'll see you next week with another episode. Until then, enjoy my domination.